In the last update, I was showcasing how XRP was going to potentially pull back a little bit more. We were trading around this region right here. We had just swing failed, swing failure pattern, SFP, which does not stand for super fun Paul, sadly enough. But generally what we do is you come up and you sweep, a previous high, breakout traders are going to come in right here and then you just get a dump, right? So we swang failed, as my boy Crusader would call it, up at these highs. You got a nice little drop back down to the weekly open. And like I said, last update, we were trading right here. I had identified the local gold pocket, right, which you just pulled a simple Fibonacci retracement from that high to low, gave us this region right here to look for a potential area to basically bounce up to before we pulled back a little bit more, right? So at the end of the day, we basically pulled back once more, took the lows, essentially coming back down to this 220 area over here on the 5th, right? So overall from this region here, another 20% pullback. Overall, start to finish, you had about a 25% pullback off that high. Mind you, incredible move. And I actually initiated a short trade right here in this region. I took profit originally here at the week open and I left a little bit open to run. And when I say a little bit, I actually left a substantial amount open to run. And I was looking to see if we'd actually make our move back down towards these, recent highs back at 195 and even maybe down to 150. Obviously that would kind of be, wrapped around the idea of, Bitcoin kind of taking a bigger hit, things like that. And today, all credit to Scott Carney, which is the Harmonic Trader on Twitter. Be sure to follow him. He posted, an XRP shark pattern that generally, I tend to look for myself pretty heavily, but he pointed out this potential shark here, right? So, which, essentially you take the highs, you take the lows, you kind of, consolidate for a bit, and then you get a nice little push back up to the upside. So for me, we were trading back down at the weekly open once again. This was enough for me to decide to actually close my short. As you can see here, right, entered right at 267, which is that gold pocket, and then I closed it at 231. So entered right here, closed at 231, which was right here when we were trading at this level earlier today. Can we go lower? We sure can. But for me, it was not worth the risk anymore. I'd already taken profits. It was already a profitable trade. And instead of letting it come back on me, I actually ended up initiating a long trade, short-term position into this. And for me, I'm targeting at least back up to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, which is the first target of this pattern. Brings us back to about 255. If we get through that, generally we don't see the gold pocket on a move like this, and we shoot straight to the 886, which is sitting back at about 282. We'll probably test that, super fun Paul up here at 287, but ultimately targeting up to the $3 mark for the next major move here. So once again, alerted this in the group when we were at these regions here for anybody that was looking for a potential area to get involved. Is this an incredible opportunity? Not necessarily. I mean, it's only about a 30% move. But for anybody that was in a short position, this is just an area where, the risk at the moment to me is more upside. The big key is going to be flipping the 0.5. And then after that, I'm looking for XRP to continue onward to the $3 mark, pretty much spot on right at the 113 there. Now, this was posted at 9:30 this morning, along with a dozen other updates. If you'd like to come trade with me in the trading community that I've built, it is on Discord. It's a super simple Discord to, be in. It's very user friendly. It's only a few channels. These three are all post only from me, so you can just get my straight direct updates, no noise in between. And then these three is where the rest of the community is available to chat, post their own charts. I come in here often, answer questions of this and that. We go back and have some fun with it as well. So if you'd like to come trade with me, feel free to check out my profile for the link there. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next video, and until the next time, everybody, cheers.